think we are live. Test, test. Test, test. Alright, I know it is just me in here. Alright, so we are gonna try and stream a few games here. I know it's just me here talking to myself at the moment, but it will stay recorded and be on YouTube, so I'm gonna talk to everybody a little bit before we go. We are just gonna be running aggro again today, because I am an aggro slop lover. We have my Blurble deck that I was running last week, and we also have Eric. I have more or less his 1-year war deck list, and I'm going to run a few games of that as well. I'm not near as good with 1-year war as I am with Blurple, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, I'm going to have to sign back in. Give me just 1 minute. Boop. This is the deck we are running, I hope is what is showing on the TV while I sign in. Cool. I did not want to show you my login information. That was the goal of that. Let's go ahead and run one deck. Let's go run one as Blurple and see how we go. And then we're going to test Eric's deck out for a few games with 1-year war. I have not played a whole lot this week, so my rank has probably dropped a little bit. And we need to change the name to Destiny for the stream. Alright, we're going to go blind and we're going to take first. That's not great. I love this and this. I love the extra ping. But I don't have any 1-drops. Screw it. Let's take it. Alright, I'm going to have to figure something out about that. I can't type in the chat without you guys hearing everything. Alright, he threw out a Rezo. We're going to throw out... I don't know what's on the other side of it. The Mikazuki makes it a little easier to keep this. We're going to go ahead and throw out our own purple Rezo. and pass turn. He's going to break base first, but oh well. If he swings it into my base, I technically can play the Gun Tank, the Adapt, and the Mikazuki all next turn and clear it for free and get a link. We'll see what he throws out at me. If he Amuro links me, ooh, he does not. This makes it a little different. What do we do? What do we do here? Because the obvious answer is I want to break that base and draw a card, but then I cannot kill this something else at the same time. Wish I had drawn the Isaribi. It does not matter. We're just going to go ahead and do the original plan anyway, and we're going to kill this. I'm going to go ahead and put a damage on the Hyakuran. Either way, he's going to have to kill one of my big guys. The Hyakuran may not have been the best idea, but oh well. We're off to a sloppy start. We had to do 2 swings at a base. But I have 2 Show of Resolves in hand, so if I can put some pressure on them, they have to respond. And then I have time to draw and keep putting stuff out there. But if he's attacking that one, not the Hyakuran, he's probably got the 2 points of ping he needs. There it is. Alright, that looks less than good for us, because he's just going to kill that for free. We're going to go ahead and drop a Hyakuran and a Gundam. I would ideally like to keep the Gundam because it can potentially be linked, but I need stuff to eat up his field. And let's see if we hit anything useful from life. The only bursts I run are pilots and bases. Also, Eric, I just saw in the chat that it said Team Destiny had messaged, and it confused me because I was like, I'm Team Destiny right now. Wait a minute. Alright, and I have a feeling we've just been demolished. Well, our life was very unfavorable to us. That was 5 non-bursts in a row. Let's see if we can go for 6. It would have been 6. Cool beans. And I don't have anything that can ping. I think we just lose here. We start with simple. But he's got 4 cards. I'm going to clear most of my board to take out virtually none of his. On the field, he doesn't have lethal right now, but it is so very easy for him to have it in hand. All he needs is a single pilot, and he wins. we just play out and we save our shows for next turn. But we lose before then, most likely. Ooh. Yeah, we've just straight lost this. We don't even outpace him in the long run anymore. So it doesn't look like he has the game this turn, which is wild. Technically, I do have a couple of outs. Oh. Oh. Technically, I have an out. If I can use the Show of Resolve to draw a link, I technically have lethal. Let's just start punching and see how it goes. He also put a damage on the Hyakron, so if he does pop a base, I can Isaribi to break it. So we save the Hyakron for last. Ooh. There's no way that there's a chance that I can pull this out, is there? Oh, no base. Okay. So I've seen a first form and an adapt. I run 4 of each of those. So I have 6 left in the deck. We're going to draw 2. What are my odds? I don't get it. Oh well. Yeah, it was 3 cards out, not 2. That's a shame. So we go ahead and lose there. But we had a chance. Thought we were gonna have a Cinderella moment right off the bat, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and concede. And as promised, we're gonna change the name. We're gonna type it slowly so I don't break your eardrums. And oh no, I've got to add this. So this will be the 1-year war deck that we are running. It is very similar to Eric's, but I have tweaked it ever so slightly because I, in low aggro, like 2 bases to 3 bases. So I have tweaked his numbers by a couple of cards. We're going to see if it does any good. Mainly the difference is I've taken out 2 white base because I don't feel like they're always needed, and put in 2 Gun-Easies to help me rest and either ping stuff to death or rest blockers to get through. So let's take this deck list. We're going to put it into this MSA fixer. I think I did it already, but we're going to do it one more time. And if you do not know what this does, it is just a pre-shuffler. So MSA does not really shuffle any differently from sorted decks to non-sorted decks. So right out of EX Burst, it is pre-sorted. You try to shuffle it once, you don't get much luck. All that MSA fixer does is it gives it a pre-shuffle, so when you are shuffling in MSA, it is shuffling basically after a board shuffle. So I think we're ready. We're going to try a game or 2 as Eric's 1-year war. Wish me luck, guys. Ooh, we got some people playing too. Alright, so we want to go first as 1 Year War. I'm assuming. That's not a bad hand. That's not a bad hand at all. That's keep. Theoretically, going second isn't bad as 1 Year War since you have the Zaku 2 potentially to go way before them and break their base on curve. Cool. So we've actually got a pretty nice setup here. He's gonna drop a blocker here in a minute. If he trashed one, he's got several in hand. He's probably got too many, so he's definitely gonna drop a Lafrith or a flat here. Yep. Which honestly isn't bad for us. Typically I wouldn't swing here because he's just going to eat it, but we're going to go ahead and let him. If he burns the EX for an unforeseen here, that's still a win for me. He puts himself behind. If he lets it go through, that's a win for me. Cool. Yeah, I'm just going to get to break that base. And honestly, we have two choices, the Rick Diaz or the Corsica base. I'm going to always pick Rick Diaz here, specifically because of the breach. And if he plays Sword Strike and Lynx, he can't bounce my Rick Diaz. And I can ping him down to killable and kill his Sword Strike with Rick Diaz. Now it doesn't matter. Rick Dom, I'm sorry, not Rick Diaz. It doesn't matter now, but he would have just killed the token. Alright, so I think we just be annoying. Let's go ahead and chip 2 damage down. If he kills us, we ping it off here in a minute. But we're just going to drop 2 Rick Doms back down. He can kill me and think he'll survive, but I'll just ping him next turn while drawing or playing a base. Depending on what I draw and what he does this turn, I'm most likely going to play an Anksha and a Show of Resolve. Ooh, that's nasty. But he leaves himself with no blockers, so even if he goes full health, I can kill him with my Rick Dom and breach out his base and have killed his Link. He's killed several of our units, but I'm going to play at least 2 new units this next turn and have a base and Show of Resolve for the following turn. And the shard's not bad. So we go bing, bing, bing. And that was a very quick action speed. He does not have any actions in hand. He could have played that turn. That is good for me, but we are out of playable stuff as well. Alright. Dang, I was really hoping he was gonna bounce one of my pingers back. Let's go ahead and test this. If he blocks it with a Lafrith, we survive. If he blocks it with the L-Strike, ultimately we both die. And he had to burn his EX last turn for that. He may not be running it very high end if he's willing to burn it this early. And beautiful. We go ahead and Anksha and Zaku. Hey, we got 4 people watching, and I'm only one of them. Hey, everybody, what's going on? Oh, heck yes. So, we're going to start with the exact same thing. Another Anksha. If he wants it dead, he has to give me the L-Strike. And he lets it go. Heck yeah. What's up, Bruce? Watch him paint dry. That's not a metaphor for you. He's got too many blockers. I've got nothing for rests. I'm going to go ahead and swing this as well for the same reason it swings for 3. And he's like, surely he doesn't have enough. I do. Alright, so he's got the L-Strike in play. I really don't want to play the Korska base, but I need to for the draw more than anything. And another bloody Anksha. That's dope. Let's go ahead and get the Gundam out there. I would rather not put Char on him, but if I need to for the damage boost, I will. However, I have a feeling Tall Geese isn't going to survive. No. You're... Eric, you don't have to specify it's you when you type. I won't be typing in the chat since I can just talk, and when I type it is very loud into the microphone. Yep, my Tall Geese disappeared. He killed my Anksha for virtually free, and he's getting my Gundam for free. All I have left is gun tanks. This is really bad. I think I've lost this. Bruce, are you saying the microphone sometimes cuts out and you can't hear me? I'm waiting for Bruce's response to see if I need to do something with this microphone. Interesting. Okay. How often does it happen? Is it every once in a while, or is it pretty consistent? I'm getting 2 different answers here. Okay. It may be my connection to it. I have it connected via Bluetooth, but the audio mixer seems to be picking everything up just fine. Oh no, my board. It's gonna be gone. It is what it is. I would really love to draw one of my Zeongs. If I can see one, that would be neat. It may help. Uh, but otherwise, not really. He's only got 2 cards left. If he has a blocker, he's going to drop it. Neat. I really need the Zeong to be able to stand any kind of chance here. Show's not bad. That's not great, though. Alright, what is this bullcrap? So as it stands, I only lose 1 unit for free next turn. If I can get away to rest a second blocker, I may be able to get through. Heck yeah, we're done. Pack it in. Oh, it is what it is. We are dead lost. Yep, we just scoop there and hope for better in the future. Alright, so back to the mic. Is it doable? Is it bad? Do we need to stop the stream to look at microphones? Or not even stop the stream? Do I just need to be fiddling with a different microphone? Okay. We're gonna try first. Alright. I think we keep this. The Corsica feels a little clunky with this curve, but I think everything else is pretty solid. We've got 2 more draws to draw another 1-drop. We don't get it immediately, but we do get another ping. I'm fine with that. Yeah, Eric, you may want a backseat drive on this, because apparently I did terrible last time. But okay, we're playing Clan, so even with a crummy curve, we should be alright against Clan. Alright, we have a lot of ping. Yeah, the guy just had a lot of ping, and once they have the O out and play against you as aggro, it's so easy for them to stabilize. We're gonna go ahead and just play this and pass turn. No sense chipping at the base when we can break it in a minute. Yeah, he just had the answer for everything. Bounced all my stuff. Bounced all 3 of my Corsica tokens. He was probably saving them for the Zeong, and just I never saw it. Alright, I wish one of these Ankhs was actually a gun tank, and I could kill that thing for free right now. It isn't, so he's going into level 5. He can potentially have first strike here in a minute. Ooh, even worse for me, dude. And we get a full whiff. So we got to be really careful when we play Corsica base now, because it is it's our only base. I only run 2, and we just put 1 on the bottom of the deck. So let's go slightly durable. Let's drop 2 Anksha. We've got 2 things that can swing through the base here in a minute, and we're not going to swing. He can't attack into me, and if he turns it sideways, my gun tank takes it out in a minute. Even if I draw an Amuro Link, I can still afford to link the Gundam and play a gun tank. Yeah, and it's sideways, baby. Alright, and he killed one of them. That's fine. We got some cards out of his hand. I'm totally cool with that. Alright. We break. He's running red. Always swing before you play stuff, especially when you're playing weenies. No sense in giving them a free card to kill. We're going to save the Corsica base for a little bit later, because all we're going to be able to get from it is the tall geese. That's unfortunate, but again, getting those burns out of hand. We're going to save the Corsica for later. We don't want the tall geese dead. We want to save the base for an actual base use. So we're going to drop a gun tank to kill this. A Zaku to fill out my number, and then here as well. I'm fine with not linking the Gundam in this scenario, just because they're red and I need to save some HP. Yeah, Bruce, I think he listened to you when you were like, hey, burn everything down, especially Jonathan. You monster. For anybody that doesn't know that watches this, Bruce, our resident burn player, is a monster. And this is his first card game. It kind of came out of nowhere. He just started kicking butt. Char, baby. Cool, 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 cool. He's got 2 health left. I want to save the Char a minute longer. Let's go ahead and dump this here. I don't love to dedicate really more than 1 or 2 swings into my opponent's field, especially if they're burn. I really don't like to dedicate any. But I need that gone. He's got too much breach. He's past the point where he can hit first strike. I want that gone. So we are going to save our Zeong. We're just going to swing into a shield, get him down to 4. Hopefully he doesn't burst a shield or a burn. Boom. We're safe for now. So we play Corsica. We hope we get a 1-drop. It's not quite a 1-drop, but that is fine. We get the kill here. We play this, and we're going to save the Char. I could put it on the Gundam to just make him stickier and give everything else a buff, but I don't need the buff until the next turn. 2, 3, 4, 5. And he technically could even play like the 1-cost clan unit and then the first strike and still kill me without any downside. I don't think he runs the Snake Eyes, but it's possible. Oh shit, he runs the Snake Eyes. I'm doomed. Alright. So, I think... Yeah, we've got plenty. So we're going to save the Zeong. But we are going to go ahead and play this out. Break. Yeah, one level higher. No, I'd have to be 2 levels higher. I could almost play them both. I don't know, Bruce. Those could be 3 close combats. Okay. Swinging into red makes me so nervous. Bruce. Alright. And we still win with what's on the board, but we go ahead and we add some pizzazz. Now, even if he has a close combat, he can't stop me. Gundam swing for the win. Bruce, I just meant he could have survived that turn, potentially. Alright, cool. First win of the night. Hopefully we can get some more draws like that on our next game. We're going to run at least a few as 1 Year War, and then maybe swap back over to Blurple, because that is my bread and butter. And anybody wondering while we're loading, this is my Blurple list. Very, very standard to what you see here. This is the only flex card. I like Gun Easy better in person, but it doesn't function on Mobile Suit Arena very well. So, honestly, in the app, I prefer the Sword Impulse, the new one that pings itself and rests. But with how much red I play against, the 3 health of this is better. Because technically, the Sword Impulse can still get a Gujian, the remake, because all it pings is, or all it rests is a 3 attack or lower unit. So it works with a few different things. But the Gun Easy can still rest like a Lafrith or a Rick Diaz or whatever with blockers on it, because otherwise you just can't. If I play green, he knows exactly what I'm playing. He'll know what I'm playing in a minute, but we're just going to drop a GM, so he doesn't know if I'm 1 Year War or Blurple yet. So, but anyway, I prefer the Gun Easy in person. It's a level 3 rest instead of level 4. It gets more actual targets that get played in the game, at least in my local meta. However, the Sword Impulse works with the Isaribi and immediately can break a base. He chose to go first and didn't play anything on level 2. I'd go ahead and bet he is red, but there is a chance that he is testing going first as white. But with how long it took that command turn phase to go, I think he's red and about to burn one of my units. Oh? I might be delightfully wrong. Heck yes. Heck yes. So, depending on what we hit out of life right here, we're ahead enough that I may just play these gun tanks out without any effect, just to get ahead on bodies. I want to save my Gundam Link for when I actually need it. So let's go ahead and get him down to 4 life. Oh, heck yes. Blue-green wing, we're solid. We're fine. We play this for the tempo. We don't even care about the ability. He can kill anybody he wants. We're good. I've got the link for whatever blocker he can play. Even if he does that, he only takes 2 units. We are solid. Bum, 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 bum. Because even if he hits a base, I can play the Gundam link out and do some clearing. But I'm so far ahead. He's playing something control-y that doesn't really seem to run a lot of blockers. So we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. We simply swing everything. I prefer to take people down to 1 instead of 0, just because if I leave them at 0 and they play a base, I've given them an extra life. If I save a body and leave them at 1 and they play a base, I feel like I've saved a swing or prevented them from gaining a life. But for now, we just swing out. And I'm going to show you guys... Oh, it's the draw one. Okay, we're good. I'm going to show you guys the frustrating part about Gun Easy again. Anytime you play him, if there's a valid target, even if it's rested, you have to do it. So this is technically the correct level and a valid target, but it's already rested. So it should not rest itself, but the application is making me. So that's why I like the Sword Impulse better in the app, but if they're running red, I'm just in trouble anyway. So I've got everything rested but 4 bodies to his 2, and he's going into level 5. He's probably not going to be able to clear all 4 bodies. However, he may be able to play down 2 blockers. I do know he runs the Forbidden and the Zoloft, but we've burned 3 of those from the life. So the chances of him having a Zoloft and a Forbidden is not very high. He did have the Forbidden. However, unfortunately for him, we held on to the Amuro. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, because even if it was a base, we win. And we go again. The next thing I need to get is a better chair and desk. Everything at my chair and desk squeaks, so I'm sure the mic is picking up all of that. However, we just have 4 viewers so far, so we're okay. I don't know who that silent 4th person is. It's not me, Eric, or Bruce. I appreciate you being here, whoever you are. Let's go ahead and keep it. We got 2 draws to get a second 1-drop. We have a draw. We got the 1-drop. We've got the Zaku 2 for another draw. It's not a bad hand. Bruce, leave him be. It may not be part of our team. It may just be somebody that organically subscribed to us. However, Eric, I do like that GIF emoji, whatever you just sent. Also, I blindly played both of those, but I've been debating lately about something. The red Exia is getting more and more common. I'm debating on not playing both units down when I get the Zaku 2. Because if I play both down, they play the Exia and they kill my Zaku and I can't break base anyway. But if I only play one, their Exia has no effect and I get the base break. They would have to burn close combat or something. Bruce, I'm not actually scolding you. Alright, we got purple. Giant killing. They didn't play anything at level 3. Their action speed is going quick, so they most likely don't have any actions available. Purple white, maybe? They run in a Destiny and are just crapping the bed on the early game? You didn't know what, Eric? I'm sorry. I ramble a lot. I forgot what I said 2 minutes ago. There's a delay from the stream to what you hear from when I say it. Oh, yes, the red Exia. For the red Exia's effect to hit, your opponent has to have 2 or more units in play, and then you can deal 2 damage to a level 2 or lower unit. I believe is exactly how that works. So, in the situation where I don't have the Zaku 2 that can break the base on his own, I would play both units out. Like, if I just had GMs, I would play both GMs out. But I'm debating on the idea, if I have a Zaku 2 and a GM, just play that Zaku 2 out. That way, they can't red Exia my Zaku 2 and prevent me from hitting the base anyway. Because I almost always have an extra single resource later on to drop that GM on curve with anything. I'm rambling now. The burn was unfortunate, but we're going to save the Korska base. We're going to go ahead and draw some cards and play some cards. And we're probably going to do that next turn as well. Ooh, oh no. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. That is unfortunate for if we can eventually hit the Zeong. But for now, we're fine. Yeah, we don't even need to play the show. We're just going to drop all 3 of these. He can't kill any of them with just the Kshatriya. But if he plays another Kshatriya Link, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. And Bruce losing his crap in the chat for the Kshatriya Link. The Kshatriya on level 5 isn't just touched by Christ. Bruce hitting everything he ever needs when he needs it is touched by Christ. But again, I've explained this to anybody that's just tried to say that Bruce wins on luck. He organizes a lot of his own luck. He keeps the cards he needs to early on. He doesn't burn things because he knows he needs to save them for dire situations later. So when it feels like he always has the tool he needs, he does. but it's because he saved it for this exact moment. And it's kind of bullcrap, but I appreciate the heck out of it. We're going to go ahead and kill the Kshatriya. We've got tempo, and we've got bodies, we've got spirit. How about you? So we're just going to break his base, give him something to link into, and we're going to drop... no worries, Bruce. I think we're just going to drop this. If we get the Char, we want to put it on the Zeong anyway. It could be the wrong idea. The Rick Diaz is harder to burn. So if he does have a Kshatriya link, he couldn't have killed it. And the Gundam. But I guess since I have the Show of Resolve and Corsica base in hand and have potentially a draw 3 in a single turn and 6 life, I'm not really stressed. Bruce has done a really good job. I know I'm just kind of gassing up our own guys, but Bruce has done a very good job. This is his first card game. He's been nursing this particular deck, his red-blue deck, for like 5 or 6 months now across multiple sets. He has shaped it to the local meta, and he does a really good job with it. We saw the other pilot, or the other link. That's super neat. Like I said earlier, I don't ever really want to take somebody down to 0. If I can help it. If it doesn't win me the game, I don't want to take him down to 0. We're going to leave him at 1. We're going to take the blocker out. He's not going into level 8. He can't suppression me. He can still do some stupid, nasty G-Fred stuff next turn. But I've got links. This is going to heal to 1. He can potentially ping my board, hit here, but then I would still have a 2 HP Rick Diaz and plenty to draw. Anyway, I get sidetracked. Bruce has done really well with his red-blue deck. It is specific to our meta. It does really well in other metas still as well. But he is surgical with that frickin' thing. I've run the same deck myself, and it is not easy to be as quote-unquote lucky as Bruce is. However, I am rambling. I've had my first glass of whiskey. Battle of Aces. Cool. So, even better than I expected. I expected him to clear my entire board and deal a damage here. He cleared my board and didn't deal a damage here. It doesn't ultimately matter. We're just going to kill this with Breach. But then we just be mean. We're going to play as many bodies as we know how. And pass. So we're going to be at level 9 next turn. So technically, if we play Show of Resolve and see a Char, we can show and Zeong link. Oh yeah, no, I've been on the other end of you, Bruce, as aggro way too many times. I know that EX base is the first hurdle. If I can get through that, even if I have to waste a dang link, I will. Because after that, it doesn't matter if you kill my 3 attack, my 2 attack, or my 1 attack unit. If I still have 3 bodies on board, I'm getting through. I think that's game. Eric had the right of it. 3 in a row. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and hit search for game. Give me 1 second. I have to refill my drink. Don't mind the noises. Alright, I have returned. We're going to pick first. We've gotten to pick a whole lot today. We're going to mulligan the crap out of that. We have no playable cards. Better. Much better. Alright, still deciding if they want a mulligan. Slorp. Oh no. I'm back to specialist. Yeah, we're fine with that. I would like to get the other Zaku too and draw it before we get to level 2. Or when we get to level 2. But it'll be fine without it. Yeah, we're fine. Question for you guys. Do you ever play that gun tank without the effect on level 2 to try and get the base broken? There's only one in the deck. He is just to hold for when you need to win the game. You almost never play him. He's only got 3 HP. So he's easy to kill. He's only level 4, so he's very easy to kill. He's improved techniques designed to target. Level 4, 3 HP. But he's just there to recycle the same char. If you only see one char in a game, you've got a Gelgoog, you see a second one. He is effectively our 5th char. He does virtually nothing right now because I have no other Zeons in hand, but I can fix that in a minute. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Double boop. That is unfortunate. I would have loved that link. That's fine. If he wants to clear units, that is fine. He's running a Lupus deck, though, I can tell you. I'm going to go ahead and drop the Anksha because I want to break base. I guess the gun tank could have. I forgot that it had 2 damage on it already. I guess I should have gun tanked and show of resolved right there, but I've got 2 bodies here. I just have 3 useless cards in my hand right now. More than that, actually. The 2 pings can't be played until I have a reason for it. The Gelgoog is held as a last resort, and I don't have a Gundam for the Amuro, so 4 cards are kinda on hold. Excuse me. With the Gelgoog being an extra char, you agree? Eric, is that what you said? Okay, so we go ahead and we're going to put the Amuro here. We're going to rest, break base with a 5-4, so he can't ping it easily. If he wants to link into it, he'll probably die. I'm assuming the other side of this is probably white, so any link between purple and white that he's likely to use will die attacking into this as well. We're going to go ahead and throw this here. Again, I don't like to throw a lot of units into theirs, but if I let him keep a blocker, especially that size, he's gonna get a body for it anyway. So it might as well be a body I choose. And then we pass turn there. If we ultimately have to use the Char's Gelgoog to link and win, we can, but I would much rather show resolve into a different link and be able to bring it back. Oof. Okay. We got pinged by this effect. This is becoming a little bit more common now. People are using this to take out some tokens. So we got Giant Killinged and we got GN Armored. So not great. Let's go ahead and drop a show. Another Char. Okay, we may end up, this is looking more and more likely that we just drop the Char's Gelgoog. We just go ahead and get crazy card advantage. If he kills me, same thing as last time. He's going to have to actually trade up or trade into me. Oh, dang it. Now he doesn't. So he can just ping here and trade into me. The move was show with gun. Oh yeah, the move was definitely show with gun tank. Because I could have broken the base with gun tank. I thought Anksha 3, and then as soon as I pressed it, I double checked, and the base had 2 damage on it already. So the move was definitely gun tank. However, if I had a gun tank out here with an Amuro on it, it wouldn't quite be as threatening to him. Oof, he didn't even have to waste a body on it. Alright, so we can play quite a lot this next turn. Depending on what we draw, if we see the Char Zaku 2, that would be really cool. We can play 4 bodies and one of them's a link. That is not the case. However, he does not have a valid target, so I get to put him out there without him resting. Neat. We're going to drop a whole bunch of frickin' bodies. We let them do whatever they want. It doesn't matter. They can't clear my board. They can't put up enough blockers, and they can't kill me this turn. That sucks. A whale. I'm about to Char's Gelgoog and hit through 3 of his life and take him down to 1. Still keeping a Char in hand. He can do suppression next turn and hit another life, but unless he has a linked, unless he has one of these linked, it doesn't really matter. Gelgoog, that's what I was trying to think of. Or Gelgoog. G-Quux. Words. Dang it. Jam. If he has another and a linked G-Quux, I'm a little bit in trouble because he can take out 2, 4, but then he can't clear me. So we go ahead and we Char's Gelgoog. we break base, and we just really have to hope for not another base and not another burn. Because otherwise we can take him down to 1 life. Alright, we're safe for 1 swing. We're going to swing here, because now even if it's a close combat, we're safe again. And we take him to 1. Okay, cool. So he does hit the close combat, which does suck because it makes it a little bit easier for him to stop us. So he can take out 1 of my units. He can attack into 2 more next turn, and that leaves me with a 1. If he can link, he can clear my entire board as it stands now. And honestly, without losing anything, as long as he doesn't mind keeping my Gelgoog alive. And then we pass. This one's going to be up in the air, guys. He either has the link to help clear me, or he doesn't. He either has the burn, or he doesn't. Alright, so that's gone. That is unfortunate. Now if he has the link, he can clear my entire board. Ooh. What you got there, guy? Alright, he didn't even need the link, baby. He just broke my heart. Alright, so at this point, I have to draw the Zeong to have any chance of winning here. Because he has me to 0 on the board now. And if he has a link, he wins. So most likely, he's going to have some way to kill me, or he has the link and it doesn't matter. Or it's a linked Kshatriya and he can do both. Oh, don't believe in me, Eric. He's about to get this. Heck yeah. So now either of my linkable units, or any of my linkable units will win me the game if I survive. No, it won't. He killed my guy. And he had the linked Nian. So, doop doop. Yep. I guess I technically have another turn if this is a base, but not a winnable turn. There we go. Ooh, we were really close in rank. Alright, so we lost our win streak there, so I'm going to swap back over to my Blurple. Let me clear my win rate. We went 3-2. We won 3, lost 2 with the 1-year war right there. We lost the first one and the last one. But that first one, he had everything he needed. Plus more. Did I say Zeong wrong? I probably used a different word. I always do. Let's slurp again. He's running red. Let's take second and see how this goes. Let's delay his G-Quux a little bit. We're going to keep. This is going to throw him off immediately with it being a different deck. And we're going to throw him off with throwing out the Zaku Warrior. I actually only run one of the Zaku Warriors in the deck because I have the C+ version of it. But oftentimes when I play that as my level 2 turn, people are confused and think I'm about to run Destiny. We're going to go and drop Hyakron. It can break the base, and it's much harder for him to kill this next turn. Much harder. He needs improved instead of close. But if he's got it, I feel like I'm playing Bruce. Typically, if I'm not playing red, I would much rather play the first form out on level 3 when I have the adapt in hand. That way I can ping him, break base, and draw. If they have a blocker and I can't break base, I typically kill them because the ping and 3 damage. Break. And he took a minute to decide on his turn and ultimately decided to do nothing and did nothing to my Hyakron. I have a feeling that when I do this and this, he is going to burn my first form. He didn't. He has no actions. And he's not going into level 5, so he can't Kshatriya me. He may have drawn the ping he needed to clear it, but he may just be shit out of luck. Oh yeah, Eric. I constantly play against red online. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Red with something else is probably the most I've ever. I've run across red and something else. Ooh, what's up? It's Choppa. Oh, I gotta actually press the button on where I'm attacking. What's up, buddy? Are you our sneaky fourth person? We're just gonna go ahead and show and play this out. Me. Do. Yo. I don't know what this means. It shows in the chat you saying me, and then when I hover over it, it says yo. I don't know if it's censored or translated. What is... I don't understand it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Alright, that's real unfortunate. We're getting board cleared again. Whew, I have a feeling this one's just gonna be dead lost to us, boys. Yeah, this feels like playing Bruce. I'm going to play 2 slightly bigger units, or with more health. He can still clear me out super easily, but I can't kill him with the 2 adapts that I have, so I'm hoping I can draw another ping next turn and clear him completely out. Whether he's standing or rested, because if I can get a Mikazuki, it doesn't matter if he's standing or rested, he's gone. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. No, we've lost this one. 110% we've lost this one. It is what it is. We swapped decks and now we're getting punished for it. And it's not the ping we needed. He's only got 4 cards left, though. Maybe if we just kill shit and try to survive, we've got it. I doubt it, but maybe. So I can link here, rest there, that doesn't matter, kill. And so this is the crummy part. I have to play this without the effect. I don't get the ping. However, I've already killed 2 of his linked Kshatriya. That's what I saved the ping for. Also, I've just been playing aggro because that's my bread and butter. I've got other stuff that I can test and play. Is there anything in particular you guys might want to see? But yeah, we are dead lost here. There's not much we can do. You want to see the league deck? I can run 1 or 2 of those. I do really like it. Ooh. He's gonna hurt me a bunch. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and scoop this one. He is beating the dog crap out of us. Okay, we're just gonna copy this deck in here. Let's go for ranked. So, this is my red-blue. Bruce and Eric have seen this, but Choppa, I don't know if you have. Ooh, we got a new person. Dude, I don't give a shit what's a boomer action. I can tell you if it's comfortable when I put my hand on the keyboard, that's what I'm going to do. Also, the full list in EX Burst has main deck above it too. I don't want to erase all that out. I just manually highlight the stuff. Ooh, I don't love this, but I don't hate it. We're going to keep it. No, this is not the one Bruce did. This is different. Probably not by a whole lot, but this is different. Ooh. And we're going to save our action. Since we're going to most likely play at base next turn anyway, we can afford for him to chip 2 or 3 damage into it. I would rather see what he's going to play before I dedicate my burn. Cool. So, that's a good idea. We're just going to burn the Ryu Seigo instead. Oh, crap. There we go. We're good. We let that go through. So now the 2 damage he did doesn't really matter. He can link and kill my base if he wants. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and play this, and I'm going to go ahead and play this. Against purple, these foot tokens aren't the best because he can kill them so easily, but a pilot on a foot token does a lot of stupid stuff. Plus, if he leaves us alive and only has 1 HP, the foot token takes it. Yes, this is different than Bruce's deck. I'm not saying it's better. I've had a lot of fun with it, but then I've also had some rough losing streaks. We go ahead and kill. Probably the wrong order. I don't know what other color he's running. If he's running red, he may have just been waiting for that to happen so he can burn me without me gaining another token. If he's running red on the other side of it, he didn't have the unit. We're just going to go ahead and drop Grandpa and pass turn. Oof. We got Giant killed. Grandpa, no! Fusion. It is what it is. He didn't spend anything on a level 4 turn. I assumed he was going to action something. I just hoped he couldn't action the Grandpa. But at least this way he can't action the blocker. And normally I wouldn't do this. We're going to go ahead and put this fella out there. Not only do we get the token, but if he blocks, he dies. I get another token, and it gets me a pilot in the trash for my G-Fred on the next one. This isn't even top end anymore, Delta. This is I'm only ranked 700 at the moment. I'm not even top 100 anymore. Like I said, I said at the beginning, I have taken the better part of a week off of playing online as much as I normally do. I normally knock out 10, 20 games a night. And I've been playing a little bit less lately. Alright, so what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? If he blocks with this, I take a blocker, but I don't. It's unfortunate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't put him in range of killing my stuff with the Lupus next turn if one of his Gujin dies. But if he blocks, he dies, but I don't get the token. But that makes the next decision easier. I'm not going to play the G-Fred if I can't get his effect. So we go search. The Amuro helps, but not for now. The 3 Goram pilots in hand is frustrating me. Let's go ahead and do this. Ping here. Place here. And then pass. We've got a 6/6 blocker. And we killed his small chump unit for free. Fatal Striked me. Ooh, he runs Fatal Strike and Giant Killing. I wonder what his split on that is. Like a 2-3? Or a 2-1, rather? Or if he runs multiple of both. And we did finally see it. The other half of that is white. I know virtually what deck he is running. I run it as well. This is my version. We're going to go ahead and block that, get that killed. If he's got the Lupus next turn, that sucks, but it is what it is. If he kills this, he has to kill one of his own. Alright, and he goes for life. That's fine with me. Going into level 7. So we have this turn and another before we can drop the Zeon. Okay, we're cool with this. I would kind of like to drop the G-Fred, but I don't think I need to. We go ahead and trade here. We got 2 bodies out of our Forbidden. And we now have 2 pilots in trash. We're going to go ahead and drop 2 Forbidden to have the blockers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He can do 3 pings, so he can kill one of my blockers for free if he drops the Lupus this next turn. And there's a chance he drew it. He played Minerva, so if he saw it, I know he's going to get it. He didn't see it. That is good for us. We let that one go through. We have way more life than we normally do at this point in the game with this deck. Beautiful. I would have loved to have seen the victory, but oh well. And we got Giant Killing twice. My brother in Christ, we got Giant Killing twice. Okay, so I want both of these out here. I can't do much yet. That's not true. We are going to go ahead and play Amuro here. Rest. Effect. Bang. Kill. And now next turn, depending on what he plays, if he plays a 3 HP or less unit, we play the Zeon and kill it with its on play, and then spend the other for G-Fred's ability to kill this. Oh, heck yes, baby. He's only going to have 1 unit in a minute. He's going to take me another life here in a second, but we're fine. There's a chance that I even close combat here, and he has no life in a minute. Unfortunate we didn't hit that, but it is what it is. Beautiful. And we hit the close combat. So, what we actually do here is easy money right there. Okay. So, I can't actually take out all 3. I would like to, but I can't. I'm going to have to leave the Hyakron alive. If I had another League Militaire in play still, I could get it, but I can't quite currently. We go ahead and we kill this just in case he gets something that lets him have the draw he needs. Nope, not attack. Cancel. Activate. Clear. Oh my goodness. He has 5 HP, I don't know why I was thinking that killed him. I'm just a big dumb idiot. Okay. What do we do? Do we just? I think we just have to crash here into here. We make the game take a turn longer. I just did math wrong. I'm on a glass and a half of whiskey, Bruce. Don't judge me. I got rid of his draw. Don't judge me. We're gonna pass. We can break the baits in one swing next turn. There's no reason to swing the victory right now. You can lol all you want, Brewstifer. I feel judged. He's going for it. He's like, I'm gonna outpace you. What you got, buddy? What you got? What you got? Uh-oh. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Alright, give me any unit. Give me any unit. That's a unit. Oh, gotcha. I can't do that. We go ahead and actually, we don't even have to burn the close combat. Because we can do this, baby. Boink. Boink. I love Eric's no. He hates that bullshit. And the right answer is don't swing. The right answer is don't swing with the Neo Zeon. I have a close combat in hand. I have 1 life left. I can potentially draw another body. The correct answer is not to swing with Neo Zeon. As much as I freaking wanted to right there. Dude, the Victory Zeon is disgusting. No, I'm not going to swing with it, Choppa. The correct answer is don't. Alright, he takes out my token. Probably. Oh, he doesn't take out the token. We pass turn. We have lethal on board. There's no reason to give him a pilot. Because he can't double link with 3 cards, but he could draw into what he needed. Oh no. And heck yeah, dude. He killed my Zeon with everything he had. Hold on, not everything he had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He can kill a lot of stuff, dang. That's freaking crazy. Alright, what are you pinging down now, baby? Said, oh no, baby, no freedom. Oh no. You have defeated me. That would have been cool to have in hand. Let's go ahead and drop 1 of these on him. So that way all we need is a single unit. And we got that single unit. Baby. Baby. I have to swing. I have to risk it. I don't want to give him the pilot to link out next game, but the likelihood of that is low. He has seen 25 cards, most of them Tekkadan units. He's not going to get the pilot and the link. I have to put myself in lethal range as much as I don't want to. Bruce, don't tell me to swing. I'm thinking it out. This is my show right now. Yes, we are technically safe for now. Brother Bruce, you are the one that's giving me the PTSD about Last Life bases. Baby. She told you. Just to be safe, we go ahead and kill this. In case it's a base. Yeah, he gave up. Alright, we are getting close to 2 hours. I've got one more game. Do you guys want to see the red-blue again, or do y'all want to see the white-purple Lupus deck? Basically what we just played against, or what I just played with. White-purple, the boss man says. Lupus, Lupus, Lupus. Sorry, let's change the chant. Barbatos, Barbatos, Barbatos. This is the thing I still don't know about this deck. I like to go second, but I don't think that first is the wrong choice. So I'm playing against aggro, going first and hampering them helps. That's a bad hand. But I only run one drop in this deck, so I really don't love going first in most situations. And in a lot of decks that really give this deck trouble, I like to take second away from them. Iron-Blooded Orphans is my favorite Gundam show. I don't care what hate I get for that. It is my favorite Gundam show. Alright, I would love the draw and trash from the Ryuseigo, but I'm going to go ahead and drop the Hyakurin. Since they're running white, if they drop a blocker here in a second, I can still swing with a full health Hyakurin. They'll probably let it go through to keep their flat alive, and then I can play the Ryuseigo, get the ping, and be just fine. Even better, no blocker, frick this dude. Ooh, okay, so what do we do here? Do we play the Ryuseigo? Or do we completely disregard that for now? Because the thing is, I have level 4, level 5, level 6. We disregard the Ryuseigo for now, I think. Where's my mouse? We play this because the Ryuseigo can ping myself, and that will help me get the extra draw. We're going to go ahead and do this for filtering. And we're going to put this in the trash. We don't need another one. We've got the link, so most likely in a minute we're going to hit first strike. Sorry, first strike. Suppression. We're going to hit suppression most likely in a minute. Oof, that is unfortunate for me, brother. That does change things. I really need, at this point, to see the adapt. And that would change my playing quite a bit. If I can draw the adapt, I can clear his board in exchange for clearing my board. Which is not great, but keeps me from getting behind. It's not the adapts, and none of this is relevant. I have to kill this, or he gets rid of another one of my units next turn anyway. We play here, we play here. We ping here and here. That way we can kill that next turn if we need to, when we need to. And we get the Mikazuki back. Baby! So, we're going to drop this. We can take out the couple in a minute if we need to. But the thing is, we save ourselves the suppression link for later if we need it. But we also leave ourselves open to play this, and then in the following turn play a Ryuseigo, and not even need to use the Mikazuki. Mother fricker had 2 sword strikes. I'm gonna be honest with you, all of the red cards, Sword Strike is my least favorite card. Out of every card in the game, even red being my least favorite archetype to play against his aggro, I hate Sword Strike so g-dang much. Okay, so we need to get bodies out. If I burn my EX resource, it's not the end of the world. I don't care about the Justice when I have 5 life. I want the Lupus, but I don't have it. So burning an EX is fine. So why don't we pop, pop, pop. I know technically the Ryuseigo should have been first, so I could have drawn and discorded and blah, 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 blah. We're going to go ahead and get rid of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is nice with 4 more on the board. If I can see a Lupus, oh poop. Choppa, what do you mean he operates? Just that I've seen 3 out of 4 of them? Oh, and he's freaking playing green. Here we go. Now we lose control for a minute. That's really rough. Anytime I see the Peace Million, I know that the Linked Wing's coming right beside it. Ooh, and the Isaribi doesn't even matter, baby. Oh yeah, definitely tragic. Delta, can I ask, are you part of Team Destiny, or are you just one of our subscribers? Either way, I'm happy to have you here. I'm just curious. I don't recognize the handle. I don't know that that was the right choice. I just started clicking buttons and was like, this'll work. It won't work. Let me go ahead and get some stuff killed. Bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. It's a secret, Delta. No one will ever know. I've got 9 cards in trash. Gee dang it. So I can actually kill here. Bang, bang, boom. Don't tattle on anybody. We've got a Michael and we've got a Mike. Oh no, that only did 6 damage. I'm talking to you guys and I got distracted. I blame you, Eric. I've ruined this, apparently. Yeah, I don't think it's you, Michael, because you're a different tag. Yeah, I goofed real hard, and I think I just lose this game, but we in-turn, we look, and we kill his sword strike. Ah, fair enough. I see what you mean, Eric. I did manually highlight a list. It's downright embarrassing. We're going to lose the body anyway. Let's go ahead and kill it. Heck yeah, it's a heart that doesn't matter. Alright, I'm going to do one more game after this because we're encroaching 2 hours, but I also goofed this game up real hard. We didn't even get winged. Dude, are you kidding me? Threes of Hearts is on the freaking nuts side of it, dude. Yeah. I can break base, but that's all I got. I can drop a Justice and put a Zahart on the Fatum, but it doesn't matter. We're going to run one more with this deck, and then I'm going to call streaming for the night off. I need to actually eat something and get ready for bed before too long. I did not do well at work today. I was way too sleepy all day long. So hopefully we'll get some sleep tonight. Alright, it's the same fella. We're going to go second. We know he's got wing. Whiskey does have calories. Whiskey's got some calories, baby. We're going to mulligan the shit out of that. That is not what I want. But I'm through 2 glasses of whiskey, and I'm not getting up again until after this game, and that's when I stop it. So we're just gonna settle on 2 glasses of whiskey for now. And normally I only have 1. Apparently I just need some to stream. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and drop this. And honestly, we have nothing for turn 3 other than the Isaribi, and I don't want to play that. So we may just swing and pass. Fortunately, we've got something. And we're going to see if he's running red or not. That was not an immediate pass turn. He may have been hovering over it. It could still be red. heck yeah, baby. We're fine with this. Let's go ahead and attempt to break base. He may have the unforeseen incident, so we're not going to overcommit. He's still sitting on one resource available. What's Will talking about getting Kudelia? Oh, heck yeah. The EX resource Kudelia. So now we break base. The question is, do we use the Mikazuki? Or do we just double play our adapts? I think we link. I don't want to use the Mikazuki this early. But I also don't want to burn my EX. He's running white. I assume he's not going to be able to ping on the other end of it, so we're going to drop a damage on our Gray's custom. Oh, heck yeah, we have 7 concurrent viewers, guys. We have broken a record today. Last week we had 3, and I was one of them. So I am very happy that we have broken that with a max of 7 concurrent viewers. You do not have to sound off in the chat, but I do appreciate that you are here regardless. Okay, so we go ahead and we swing this. He's got 2 standing. He may graceful demeanor me. He doesn't. That's really good. Probably saving it for the end of the turn just in case I drop another level 3 or lower. We're going to go ahead and chip away at his life a good little bit. And he's running green on the other side of that, so I assume he's got graceful demeanor. He's looking at level 3 or lower. He may use it regardless, even if he only hits 1 target. I'm going to go ahead and play this and burn some stuff, just in case he bounces it regardless. And then I have a situation where he gives me a pilot back and heals my unit. It's not likely, but it makes it harder for him to use that graceful demeanor he's holding on to. See, he didn't want to use it. Watch him drop a graceful. Dang, I was really hoping he would to prove me right. I just want to be right. That's all I want in life. He dropped the graceful. I was right. Fuck you, dude. That's all I want in life, is to be right and remarkably handsome, and I've got the handsome part on lock. Frick you, dude. So even though he's got the silver bullet and I can't ping him, the rebate pings me, baby. That looks like it doesn't help at all, except for eat a Reebie, motherfucker! Now both of my units can swing for 4. If he blocks either of them, he dies. I'm guaranteed at least
1 health this turn, if not 2. And I've got the Lupus next turn if I want to. Probably don't want to. I probably want Justice. That'll put 4 Tekkadan in my trash. So I most likely want a Justice to get the double bodies out. Especially if I can get another 2 or less cost body. I can get a Justice out and something else. That would be really nice. Especially since he's dropping G-Dang bases. Dios mío. Yeah. He may drop something. He may drop a link here in a minute, or he may drop multiple blockers here in a minute. But this way, we take his base down to nothing. We actually break his base. I about forgot about my Isaribi. Here what comes, Brewsterford? And we pass turn there with 4 bodies to his 1 life. And he gracefuls me! Oh no! I've been graceful. Dude, I do need some of those new Altar Graceful Demeanors from the participation prize. I need to get me one of them. Who is he gonna kill? Alright. So, he may have an unforeseen incident in his hand, but currently any pilot wins me the game. Yeah, no, when I saw him drop Peace, I really thought he was about to frick me up, dude. We're just looking for a pilot right now. That's all we are looking for. Let's go ahead and drop this because it doesn't matter. Let's give me a G. We're not going to give me a G-Dang pilot to save my life, brother. My brother in Christ. We're not going to see it, are we? Level 8 here in a minute. Let's go ahead and pop this. Let's hit that. The question is, do we break base? If we break base, he could play another one. If we don't, he heals from the attack. However, I really don't care. If I play this, he can't wing me, or he can't zero me, and he can't attack into me, and between these two, I have enough to win. Even, well, if he wing zeros me, I can still break it, but my Isaribi would have to survive. My Isaribi will not survive, I can guarantee you that. So we're going to let that go. So we don't want to allow another link to kill that body. We want to make him have the cards he needs to win the game. We have 8 Tekkadan cards in trash. Oh heckin' frick yeah, brother. Oh heckin' frick yeah. Give me a pilot. Give me any G-Dang pilot. And there we go. My brother in Christ. I think we finished it. And if we didn't, we're about to ping that G-Dang wing Gundam off the board. And there we go, we won one with it. Musa was rated decently high. Alright guys, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight. Like I said, our stream this week was more successful than last week. That makes me really happy. Thank you again for hanging out with me, playing games with me, giving me any input on these decks. And I will see y'all in person on Friday and Saturday. And if you guys are subscribers, I will see y'all next Wednesday when we play again. Love you too, Poppy. Y'all be safe, guys.